Durag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Earth Day Y2K 18.03.06. 245 days until the midterm election. President for life? Trump? Over my dead body. Bullies do not joke, ladies and gentlemen. When they wreak their havoc on a person's body and mind and leave utter destruction in their wake, they always respond, these bullies, that they were only joking. Take it from me, I've known bullies my entire life. And when a bullying, traitorous birther creep like Donnie Trump says that he was only joking when he said he wanted to be president for life, I know this creep like I know myself. He is never joking. And if he wants to be president for life, he will do it over my dead body. It is obvious to me, at least, that this creep, this birther traitor, Trump, is guilty of everything. I have no doubt. He admitted to Lester Holt that he fired FBI Director Comey because of, quote, Trump and the Russia thing. This ignorant creep doesn't even know how to say Russia. He forced the RNC to soften its stance on Russia and its aggressive imperialism. $125 million was given to the State Department to help protect us from future Russian interference. Trump and Tillerson have not spent a dime of it. The so-called president of our country is violating his oath of office because he is not protecting us from our enemies. The Second Steele document indicates that Putin and the Russians actually picked our Secretary of State because they hated Romney. So Trump complied to his Russian boss Putin and gave them, not us, their best friend Rex Tillerson, who has been busy at work destroying our State Department. The only department we have, by the way, that protects us from having to go to war. The Russians hated Hillary Clinton more than they hated Romney, and believe me, she may be cuddling up to Goldman Sachs and other corporations like most of these corporate slimeball Democrats do, but as president, she would not be taking any shit from Putin, and she would not be praising dictators like Xi in China for succeeding in being able to rule their countries for life. Putin has won the first major battle in his war to take over our planet. I'd like to see his bald head smashed to bloody bits by a sledgehammer-wielding maniac. Everything this creep Trump is doing is designed to divide us, to undermine us, to destroy our values, to literally poison and to destroy our lands, to turn us into racist and fear-prone cowards, to make us as dumb as whale crap at the bottom of the ocean, to tear down our constitutional laws, to heap indignity on the office of President of the United States, to make of our government a stupid, cursed reality show, a genre that has succeeded in making many of us in this country more stupid than ever before. Now we must fight to take our country back and swear that no matter what, in the future, we will attend the polls and vote our effing asses off. In the meantime, I hate to say this, but I believe in the cursed Second Amendment as well, with an understanding of what it truly means. I wish that we also had an amendment, by the way, to have the right to an education. But the NRA would rather us be ignorant because the mostly ignorant people like to shoot at each other. And our government now is in the hands of ignorant, oligarchic, religious extremist fascists. A flavorful soup for any self-serving right-wing member of the 35% of the people who are called Trump supporters, who support him even if he shits in their faces. And when their leader praises people for becoming rulers for life, like the dictator of China just did, and when they muse on being rulers for life over me and my country, like Trump is doing, my country, our country, the USA, I am more inclined than ever to purchase firearms in the event these creeps carry through with their desires. Trump, after all, has been trying to keep all of his promises. And each day, more and more, he does enough Godzilla damage on us that if we succeed in voting him out, it is going to take us years to nurse our wounds. In the event Trump-Putin makes a move to overthrow our government, I hope to be prepared so that if my state calls on me to serve in a legal, well-regulated state civilian militia, I will already have the 2 shotguns that I will need, except for the training, which should be required of all people who think that they need to own firearms. Remember that the traitor Trump also suggested the government should take away guns from people deemed dangerous before they are given their constitutional right of due process. I always say, a dictator wants his own cronies, his own secret police, and he wants only those who love and support him to own guns. He doesn't want someone like me to have them. Trump wants to be president for life over my dead, free American citizen body.